Architecture is a word which describes particular structures designed by man, such as roads or edifices. However, I want to discuss why I'm dissatisfied with the current state of architecture and elaborate why I concur with such an assertion. I'm utterly disappointed with the simplistic and basic structure of modern architecture. Whenever we observe the structure of certain edifices, they consist of a few simple shapes accumulated onto one another, or are just commonly square-shaped, without adornments or embellishments added. Meanwhile, when we observe architecture throughout the history, we notice how complicated these structures are. They are decorated, embellished, and consist of plenty of perfectly blended patterns which together arrange an impressive structure that pleases the viewer. The second problem I bear with modern architecture is that it is deprived of nature. As humans, we're members of nature, and thus we're naturally attracted to its beauty. That's why renowned architects throughout the history have attempted to display the beauty of nature in their works, whether by decorating them with flowers or illustrating the physical structure of waves, flowers, humans, and animals with exceptional accuracy. Such ideas typically appear in architecture from the Greco-Roman period, the medieval ages, the Renaissance, and the Victorian era. But in comparison to modern architecture, it is fairly absent. These structures aren't even decorated with nature, which is upsetting. It can definitely enhance the appeal of these structures. Studies seem to be consistent with the benefits of being exposed to nature, which reduces anxiety, air pollution, while vastly elevates one's health and mental state. Perhaps if urban cities would have incorporated more of nature's beauty into their design options, it'll cause such benefits to be more noticeable and result in an amusing structural appearance overall. Immense durability is key for a structure to remain intact for extensive periods while withstanding undermining conditions. However, due to certain factors such as the comprised materials being employed, its durability is fragile. The most common materials used for construction nowadays are concrete and bricks. Those materials crumble after a century or less and can't remain steady afterwards. In contrast, the Greeks and Romans employed materials such as marble and bronze to erect marvelous statues and monuments which are still withstanding despite being 2 millennia old. Although historically, architects did occasionally employ concrete during constructions, the old variation of concrete, such as the Roman concrete, is still estimated to be significantly more sturdy in comparison to the current concrete.